Hey y'all, what's up? This is Big Ace. Chi-town, Chi-town, Chi-town. What's up, y'all? Um, Sitting back, and I seen this interesting story. Obama says it's a symptom, not cause. So this is what we don't do. We don't check out what they're talking about, and we don't go from there. So let's get into it. See what they're talking about. I hate when they do these commercials, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I
Renowned
be trying
artist
to
Red
have it queued
Home
up.
use the Chase mobile app to pay practically anyone at any bank.
But my editing software is not working.
Yes,
I don't know
but
why.
this isn't just for anyone.
But
Chase, make more of what's yours.
you know what I'm saying? My fault. I'm gonna try to get it better for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Jeff Glore, we're going to begin tonight with something we rarely see. Two presidents, past and present, on the campaign trail going off on each other. Former President Barack Obama broke with tradition today by calling out President Trump by name and telling students at the University of Illinois democracy itself is at stake in the midterm elections. Nancy Cordes is there.
They're undermining our alliances, cozying up to Russia. What happened to the Republican Party?
The 44th president re-entered the political fray in dramatic fashion, accusing his successor of stoking racial division.
We're supposed to stand up to discrimination. And we're sure as heck supposed to stand up clearly and unequivocally to Nazi sympathizers. How hard can that be? Saying that Nazi...
Okay. This is the black president, Barack Obama, talking about the current president, Donald Trump. Now, under Donald Trump admission, presidency, I'm working. Under his, he made sure that everybody that was abnormal was getting jobs and doing things for the LGBTQ community. He did nothing for black people. And, some of the initiatives that Trump is making is going a long way. I'm sorry, having an overpopulation of Hispanic and Mexicans in America only makes it bad for blacks and whites. If they got their own clique in white supremacy, and it's only a few of them that'll give a brother a job, and you got the Mexicans doing it for cheaper, it's gonna be no, we don't. So I'm glad Trump is taking all these initiatives. Oh well, Chi-town, 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 Southside. Let's get into it, y'all.
Nazis are bad.
With control of Congress at stake, President Obama argued.
Okay, Nazis is bad, right? Guess what? How did we get to space? Can we say Braun? Can we even say Albert Einstein? All was in the Nazi party. Did we forget? Message.
The GOP has lost its way.
It did not start with Donald Trump. He is a symptom, not the cause. He's just capitalizing on resentments that politicians have been fanning for years.
It was a striking turnaround for a man who initially vowed to help President Trump. And who, in the mold of past presidents, has largely stayed silent, even as his successor slammed him.
I inherited a mess. Obama didn't do anything.
Today, Mr. Obama sought to settle some of those scores.
Let's just remember when this recovery started.
Even bringing up that new op-ed by an anonymous top Trump official.
They're not doing us a service by actively promoting 90% of the crazy stuff that's coming out of this White House and then saying, don't worry, we're preventing the other 10%.
The current president pretended not to notice.
I watched it, but I fell asleep. I found he's very good for sleeping. I think he was trying to take some credit. He was trying to take credit for this incredible thing that's happening to our country.
This was just the first stop on what Obama aides promise will be a fall midterm blitz, with visits already in the works to California, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Democrats have a shot at retaking the House this fall, and Mr. Obama is still arguably their most effective messenger.
Hey, I want to hear in the comment section right now, or whenever this come out, I want to see in the comment section who believes that we in better shape now or then. Because I really want to know. Because, let's be honest. As a black person, I'm finna tell you, Barack sucked. We not in a better position than we were before he was president. If anything, we in a worse position. Because he's the one who left the door open. Now you got all these Mexicans and Latinos coming over here working for $3 an hour, $2 an hour, and we talking about raising the minimum wage to $15. Lil Paco, dad is illegal here, but he impregnated some shit that was here legally, so he can't go back home. No. You send that whole family home. If they don't want to be separated, send the whole family home. See, we're not going to play these games no more and have to deal with them being on welfare, sucking up the welfare money, sucking up unemployment money, Social Security money. You know, you can't legally tax that guy that's here illegally. You got to make him legally, so that's more money. And for what? Because you don't want to fill out some paperwork? You know, I mean, a lot of great people came through Ellis Island. That was Mexican, Canadian, and everything else in between, even Cuban. So the fact that you don't want to go through our tradition, then everybody get mad at Colin Kaepernick. Come on now. You got to be consistent, if anything. You ain't got to be right, but you should always be somewhat consistent. Let's get back to it, y'all. Big Ace. Southside.
But Jeff, Republicans warn that his presence on the campaign trail could fire up their supporters, too.
Okay, Nancy Cordes, thank you very much.
All right, y'all. That's what they're doing.
And world-renowned artist.
That's what it is, you know. And see if we can go down to the caption and see what it says. You know, we can read a little bit, you know, and go from there. But mainly, you know, I just, you know, want to show you, you know what I'm saying, everything ain't true. You know, so let's move down a little bit and see what they say. Former President Barack Obama delivers a rebuke of President Trump and the Republican Party Friday. Now, let me ask y'all this. Who really believes in the two-party system anymore? You gotta ask yourself, you know, write it in the comment section. You know what it is, which was unusually given his past reluctance to openly criticize Mr. Trump or even mention him by name in public speeches. He said that the president capitalized on the overheat in the country and resentment and reserved his harsh words for Congress Republicans, whom he said were abiding their responsibilities when they failed to check the president. The speech at the University of Illinois Urban Campus, Champaign Campus Friday set his tone for campaigning ahead of the midterm elections. Okay, now let's get this straight. You got a guy, I gotta clean my screen off. But anyway, got a guy here that really don't know what's really going on and basically trying to keep us on this homosexual, abnormal, making them feel like they not what they are. They're abnormal things. You don't see that. It's unnatural for a man not to like a woman, and you shouldn't be forced to say you like a non-woman, non-female that was born that way. That's total BS, and you heard it right here. This is Big Ace. Chi-town, Chi-town, Chi-town. South Side. Now, I'm telling you guys this here. If we don't get it together as a people, we don't end up letting these leaders and whatnot get us into something that we ain't gonna never ever be escape from. I like what Trump is doing for the country. He has his issues. He don't know how to publicly say anything without too much controversy, which is kind of hard to really ride with somebody. But if you pay attention to what he's doing, why should you be able to be homosexual and go to the military and then have reassignment surgery and then we have to pay for it? That's the easiest way to do it. You don't have to pay no medical, no nothing, no co-pay, no nothing. Sign up for the Army. Tell them you know what you is, and they cut it off for free. Now I think that as taxpayers, this is something we got to look at. Did he say it right? I think he called for no gays in the military, or no trans, or not to let them in no more. And if you look at the dollars per output, plus all the money we steal when we go to war and different things, gotta ask yourself, would that not help the national debt? It's fine, you feel patriotic and you abnormal. I'm cool with that. But when you asking for a service, I can't go as a heterosexual male saying, hey, look, I want y'all to make me super big, and the U.S. military pays for it. You see, it's a lot of perks, a lot of loopholes, and there's a lot of things people use. And I'm not saying it's fair to use every opportunity, not fair to use every opportunity. I'm an African American in America. So we got to really be honest with it and listen to what I'm saying here. What I'm saying is we need to really get him a better team, meaning get him somebody that knows how to talk for him and still let him and get a better speechwriter. But, like I say, though, I'm looking at the outcomes, and I'm quite happy with the outcome of what he's doing as president. Wasn't happy with Barack Obama as president. I'm sorry. Chi-town, baby. South Side. Big A said it. So, hey, I'm about to cash out. Get up out of here. This Big H, y'all. Y'all know what to do. The links is in the description. Hit me back. Peace.